Hey, it's Pete, GCI Turf, and I want to show you how I take care of my weeds in my yard. You can see right here, this is one of everyone's favorite. It's just good old-fashioned clover. Look there, coming in nice and thick. That's great for a food plot if you're trying to kill a big old buck, but man, I don't want that crap in my yard. So let me go show you how I take care of this. All right, so there's a couple of things you're gonna need to take care of that clover now. I like, and we actually use this exact identical product in our actual boots on the ground lawn care company. And my son's in there shooting basketball, in case you hear that. Three-way, triplet. It's just a good all-around springtime herbicide that works great in a fescue yard. Not completely 100% sure about other cool season types. I would imagine it would. You'll have to read the label. And of course, I've got my GCI Turf Services Natural Adjuvant. Now, the triplet or three-way, you'll just hear me refer to this as three-way. It's going to be a very broad spectrum weed control. It's going to get lots and lots and lots of different types of broadleaf weed. You can see right here, just front and center, it says clover, dandelion, henbit, plantain, onion, many other broadleaf weeds. And that's a big long list of weeds in there that gets, clover being one of them. That's a pretty popular one in dandelions, and this will clean it up well. Now I'm just about to release the video on my natural adjuvant, and it's been out there since day one, and you have been very trusting of me and purchased it and just taking me at my word that it does what it says. But I've got a video I'm getting ready to let go of, and I'm going to explain exactly what this natural adjuvant is, because when you learn about what it does, it's going to absolutely blow your mind. Remember all those videos back in the beginning of my YouTube channel when I had that non-irrigated stand of tall fescue in that super duper hot weather and hot drought with no irrigation, and my fescue is just as green as it can be? That's a part of the puzzle, and that's a major part of the puzzle. I'll explain all about it in that video. If you have a small yard, I actually have a pretty good size yard, 17,000 square feet. But for years, I've been maintaining the weeds and keeping them at a minimal because I've kept the turf grass thick, and we all know that's the best weed control on planet Earth. And so I have very little to no weeds in my yard. But every now and then I'll get one, and I really don't want to mix up a big old backpack sprayer worth of stuff to spray 6 or 7 weeds, right? If you got a little tiny yard, you may not want to do that either. So this is what I use. It's the Sprayers Plus Weed and Bug Eliminator 503. Not sure where the 503 comes from, but it's a pretty cool little setup here. It holds 48 ounces, and this is cool. You can change the spray tip on it so you get a nice little fan tip, and that actually comes in the box with it. So that's pretty cool. All right, the first thing you need is a very small measuring cup. Sometimes measuring out very small amounts of liquid can be kind of difficult, but that's why I'm doing it with this specific product. We actually sell this triplet on the Academy website, along with the adjuvant, along with the sprayer. So I'm doing it for you, so it takes all the guesswork out. But you need to put 1 ounce, okay? You're gonna get your measuring beaker or measuring cup here. You can see I'm just below the 48 ounce mark. I'm around 46. So I'm gonna put about 1 ounce of the three-way in here, like so. Of course, I'm not gonna get real technical with my mixing stick here, but I'm gonna, got a little flag, stir it up a little bit. Now, you got to remember, before you can use the natural adjuvant, you have to adjust the pH, okay? This has nothing to do with this, but it has everything to do with this. All right, so we're going to check our pH in here and see what we come up with. There we go. 7.5. Now, word of warning. The Citrosource it's an incredibly potent citric acid. So watch close. That's it. Just a pinch. When you're mixing these little small amounts of weed killer, I mean just a pinch. So let's stir that up a little bit. Stick a meter back in there. Look at there. That's close enough. We're trying to get it around 5. Of course, if you get it down a little low, that's no big deal. Don't stress out. It's not going to hurt anything. Now, this is where it gets a little difficult. We only want about a half an ounce of, there we go. I only want about a half an ounce of natural adjuvant. That's it. When I'm mixing up enough for this small container. So we're going to pour that in, like so. Give it a little stir. And she's ready to go. Now you see why I mixed it in a measuring cup. This is be kind of hard to get all this in this little tiny opening. You see here. One thing to keep in mind, this neck is reverse thread, so it screws down left and you take it off, screwing it to the right. Now what I'll do is I'll use my measuring cup here and I'll bleed it out until I get, you'll be able to see the color change. See the color change? It's getting a little darker. That way you know you're back to your chemical, because last time I used it, I cleaned it out and flushed it out with water, and of course when I did that, some water was left in this neck and all the way out to the tip, so we need to flush that out to get the chemical up and get it to here. Now once you've done that, you take what you flush and pour it back in here. Like so. Then all you gotta do is rinse this out. So let's say you've been out mowing and you happen to run across a few little broadleaf weeds, where it's real convenient just to go grab this thing. And I'll kind of start over here to the right a little bit, and as I'm squeezing, I will fan across it, like so. That's it. That's all I gotta do. That's a done deal. You can see I kind of held it about 12 inches off the ground roughly. Let's go out here and see what it looks like on the pavement. Start from your right to left or left to right. You wanna, as you begin to move, you wanna barely ease on the trigger. Don't hammer the trigger at one time. Watch. You'll get the hang of it. It's quite easy. So if you're interested in this setup, I've made it possible for you to get it. And again, these are high quality commercial type products that I've went through a lot and got this set up to where we can offer it to the DIY guy, the small lawn care guy, someone in that arena, so that you can experience the quality products that we get to. But this is called our Natural Adjuvant Starter Package, and it comes with a pH meter, comes with a pint. This pint will cover an acre. And it comes with I think it's about a 16-ounce packet of Citrosource citric acid. The triplet's available. 3-way is available on the website. Another thing I use this for. Now I actually have 2 of these at my house, because I use one for weed control in the turf and one for weed control in my natural areas. And the reason being is I don't put Roundup in any sprayer that goes on my grass. I understand the 3 triple rinse concept. I understand the cleaners that they make to go in here. I understand rinsing it out to no end. I just don't take those chances. not worth it to me. Okay, so I'm back here after 2 days of the application, and you can see this clover has significant wilt, considerable. That's only after 2 days. All right, so here's day 3. Look at there. We're talking some serious damage to that clover. So you can just see after 3 days, you can see how well the natural adjuvant makes that triplet work. Hey, I hope that helps, and you guys have a great day and get your dirt right.